What if I told you that reality isn't fixed, but a game, and most people are playing without even realizing the rules? The way you perceive the world isn't just shaping your experience, it's actively creating it. And those who understand this can literally bend reality in their favor. Sounds crazy? Pretty. Quantum physics has already proven that matter responds to consciousness, and this changes everything. In this video, I'm going to show you how reality actually works and how you can use this knowledge to your advantage. We'll break down the hidden rules of this game, how your mind influences your results, and the techniques you can use to hack reality and achieve your goals faster than you ever thought possible. What you're about to learn could completely shift the way you see the world. So before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe, because what I'm about to share might just change the way you live forever. Let's get started. What if everything you think you know about reality is just an illusion? Since childhood, we've been taught that the world is fixed, unchangeable, and absolute. But quantum physics has revealed something mind-blowing. Matter isn't as solid as it seems. It's energy constantly responding to observation. In other words, reality isn't something external that just happens to you. It's shaped by your perception and consciousness. Now think about this. Why do some people seem to attract success effortlessly while others struggle no matter how hard they try? The difference isn't luck, it's perception. The mind acts like a filter, shaping how we experience the world. If you constantly focus on problems, your brain will find more of them. But if you train your mind to see opportunities, they'll appear everywhere. The truth is, your external reality is simply a reflection of your internal beliefs. Here's an example. Ever notice that when you're thinking about buying a specific car, you suddenly start seeing that exact model everywhere? It's not that more of those cars appeared overnight. It's just that your brain has tuned into them. Now imagine applying this same principle to your entire life. If you program your mind to expect growth, success, and abundance, your reality will start shifting to match. If life is a game, then understanding that nothing is set in stone is your first step toward winning. But before you can fully take control, you need to learn the hidden rules of this game. Every game has rules, and life is no exception. The problem is most people are playing without even realizing what these rules are. Quantum physics suggests that the universe operates based on invisible laws that determine how reality unfolds. These principles are not something we learn in school, yet they influence every aspect of our lives. The key to mastering this game is understanding these hidden mechanics and using them to your advantage. One of the most important rules is the law of vibration. Everything in the universe vibrates at a specific frequency, including your thoughts and emotions. Ever noticed how things seem to go smoothly when you're in a good mood, but when you're stressed, everything falls apart? That's not random. It's your energy influencing your external world. If you want to change your life, you must first change your frequency. Another fundamental rule is the law of intention and focus. Whatever you focus on grows. If you constantly think about problems, you give them more power. But if you direct your attention to solutions and opportunities, your mind starts identifying them everywhere. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges. It means shifting how you respond to them. Those who master this rule don't let circumstances dictate their life. They create their reality through intention. These aren't just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that can shape your life in real, tangible ways. Small shifts in your thinking and behavior create massive changes over time. But there's one element in this game that holds the most power: your own mind. And knowing how to use it properly can completely redefine your reality. If life is a game, then your mind is the controller. Everything you experience starts as a thought before it manifests in the physical world. The problem is that most people let their minds run on autopilot, allowing negative beliefs and unconscious programming to shape their reality. But here's the truth. Your mind is not just a passive observer, it's an active creator. And once you understand this, you can begin to use it to your advantage. Science has already proven that the brain doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. Top athletes use mental visualization to enhance their performance. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, used to mentally rehearse every race before even stepping into the pool. He didn't just see himself winning, he felt it, believed it, and experienced it in his mind first. That's the secret. Your mind must accept a reality before your life can manifest it. But thinking positively isn't enough. The mind responds to repetition and strong emotions. If you constantly tell yourself you're not good enough, that belief becomes deeply ingrained and shapes your actions. On the other hand, if you repeatedly reinforce thoughts of confidence, purpose, and success, your subconscious will start working to make that your reality. It's like rewriting the source code of your life. The real power lies in being aware of your own thoughts and emotions. If you can intentionally direct them, you can literally reshape your world. But there's one crucial element that determines whether you succeed. The universe reacts to what you focus on. One of the most mind-blowing discoveries in quantum physics is the observer effect. The idea that simply observing something can change its behavior. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists found that particles acted differently when they were being watched. This means that your attention doesn't just influence reality, it shapes it. Now think about what this means for your life. Your reality reflects whatever you focus on the most. If your mind is constantly fixated on fear, lack, and struggle, your world will mirror those experiences. But if you shift your focus toward abundance, possibilities, and success, you'll start noticing those things appearing everywhere. This is why people who expect failure often find it, while those who expect opportunities seem to attract them effortlessly. Reality isn't fixed. It adjusts to match your perspective. But here's the catch. Observation isn't just about seeing, it's about believing and feeling. If you focus on what you want but deep down doubt it will happen, your mixed signals will create inconsistency. Think of your mind as a radio. If you're not tuned into the right frequency, you won't receive a clear signal. The key to manifestation is aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the reality you want to create. Mastering this changes everything. When you start consciously directing your focus, you'll see your world shift in ways that once seemed impossible. But understanding this principle is only half the battle. You need to know how to apply it strategically to truly take control of your life. If reality is a game, then wouldn't it make sense to find ways to hack it? The truth is, those who understand how the mind and the universe work are already playing with an unfair advantage. The key to winning is mastering your energy, focus, and subconscious programming. Small intentional shifts can create massive results if you know how to apply them. One of the most powerful hacks is reframing your experiences. Most people waste energy complaining about challenges instead of using them as stepping stones. Every setback contains valuable data that can help you move forward. Think about Steve Jobs. He was fired from his own company, yet he used that failure to develop some of Apple's greatest innovations. Winners don't see obstacles as roadblocks, they see them as part of the strategy. Another major hack is active visualization. But here's the catch, it's not just about picturing success, it's about feeling and acting like it's already happening. The most successful people don't wait until they're ready to take action. They step into the mindset of their future self now. This creates a powerful chain reaction where confidence fuels action, and action generates real-world success. The moment you embody the identity of a winner, the game starts shifting in your favor. Finally, here's a hack most people overlook. Time isn't real, and you can use it to your advantage. The way you perceive time directly affects your results. If you believe things take forever, they will. But if you align your actions with urgency and purpose, you'll find that things unfold much faster than expected. And that brings us to an even bigger truth. The relationship between time and reality is not what you think. We've been taught that time is linear, a straight path from past to future. But quantum physics challenges this idea. Time, as we experience it, is not a fixed structure. It's a mental construct. That's why some people seem to achieve massive success in just a few years, while others stay stuck for decades. The difference, how they perceive and use time. The first thing to understand is that your perception of time is tied to your emotions and focus. When you're bored or anxious, time drags. When you're engaged and aligned with your purpose, time speeds up. This isn't just psychological, it's a sign that time is fluid and you can manipulate it. By changing your mental state, you can change how time interacts with you. One of the biggest hacks is acting as if the future is already happening now. Instead of waiting for success to arrive before feeling confident, start behaving like the person who already has it. Want financial freedom? Begin managing your money like someone who's financially free. Want to be more confident? Start walking, talking, and thinking like someone who already is. The way you perceive time affects how fast things manifest in your life. The belief that things take time can be limiting if you interpret it passively. The truth is, you don't have to wait. Time bends for those who take intentional action. People who master this don't just react to life. They create momentum and move faster toward their goals. But to truly win this game, you need to bring everything together and integrate it into your mindset and daily habits. Now that you understand that reality is flexible, your mind is the controller, and time is not a barrier, the real question is, how do you put it all together and fully master this game? The answer lies in the combination of clarity, action, and consistency. Those who truly win in life are not just the ones who understand these concepts, but the ones who apply them relentlessly. The first key is absolute clarity on what you want. People who lack direction often find themselves drifting, reacting to life instead of creating it. High-level players don't just say, "I want to be successful." They say, "I want to build a business that generates X amount by this date." They don't say, "I want to be happy." They say, "I want to cultivate relationships that bring growth and purpose." Clarity turns vague dreams into tangible realities. The second key is aligned action. Knowing what you want is useless if your actions don't match your vision. Many people wait to feel confident before taking action. But the truth is, confidence comes after action, not before. Those who master this game understand that small, consistent steps lead to exponential results over time. Whatever you repeat, you reinforce. The third key is controlling your mental and emotional state. It's not just about having goals and taking action, it's about maintaining the right energy and mindset. If deep down you believe you're always struggling, your subconscious will create situations to confirm that belief. But if you operate from a mindset of, "Everything is aligning in my favor," you'll start seeing opportunities everywhere. Your identity shapes your reality. Mastering the game of life doesn't mean avoiding challenges. It means knowing how to navigate them. Control your focus and take intentional action. So now that you know the rules, are you ready to play to win? Now that you know reality is a game, the real question is, Will you keep playing on autopilot or will you take control? Life doesn't just happen, it responds to what you think, feel, and do. If you start applying these principles, you'll notice things shifting in ways that once seemed impossible. But here's the key. Knowing this isn't enough. Action is what changes everything. So take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you can start changing today to align your mind with the reality you want to create? What limiting beliefs do you need to let go of? What small actions can you take right now? Remember, big transformations come from small, consistent changes. You have more power than you think. It's time to use it consciously. And now I want to hear from you. Which part of this video impacted you the most? Drop a comment below and let me know. Oh, and don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more content like this. See you in the next video.